and welcome to your April 2020. This is going to be the you versus them reading. This is going to be for the beautiful sign of Leo. We are doing the quickie reads in order of the Western Zodiac. Hello, hello. If you are new here with me, hi. I am Marve. If you are returning, I have no idea what is that? I guess a piece of my hair. If you are returning, Sage. Welcome back, and if you are subscribed to the tribe, what's good, fam bams? I am so happy that you are here. Hello to my members. Love you guys. Membership is growing. Thank you guys for your support. If you are connecting with Earth, well, somewhat, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, top 3 for last week has been extended, closing out the end of the month. If you're connecting with water, Scorpio and Cancer, they won 4th and 5th place for the top 5 position. Well, top 4 and 5. And those are, I call them a slightly longer extension. They were not fully extended. And those are available for viewing on the website free if you're connecting with those particular signs. Let's get the announcements out the way. Thank you for being patient. The 1111 portal is open. If you want to connect with me for the first time and you want a reading in these financial difficult times right now, you can go and do that this month. The 11th is on a Saturday. If that works for you, that's fine. That will be Saturday, April 11th. Those readings are going to be after the regular appointments. They start between the hours of 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and go through 8:45. I will take the first 5 people. Right now we have 4 slots available, okay? Normally they fill up quick, so I'm letting you guys know that portal opened yesterday. It opens every month on the 4th. Thank you so much. All right, Leo, let's get to it. And as usual, a lot of times, especially in the last month, I don't know what's been going on, barring aside the fact that everybody is on edge and stressed out right now. But there's a lot of shadow work that's going on with you. 2 cards came out in your pre-shuffle. So one could possibly have one to do with the other. I will ruin it, the one that I felt that I was guided not to take, which was survival. Instead of going from your healer guides, okay, because each one of the cards has who's going to be assisting you with this particular situation at the bottom of it. This is the Ask Your Guides Oracle deck, and I went ahead and taken the liberty of getting your card, and that card is Shadow. So divine help healers, okay? There's some things that need to be healed between you and your partner. I'm going to get into the explanation, but there is the number at the bottom. Where's my wand? If you can see right here, of 25. I don't know whether 2 means something to you alone, 5 means something to you alone, but we're going to take this as 7, or whether 7 means something, or whether you are life path 7, 2 or 5 at this point. Is there? Yeah, there should be a life path. I think I don't have my life path numbers up. Let me know, if those numbers mean something to you individually or together, not the 7. The 7 is the sum of 2 and 5, okay? But let's talk about those 7s, in tarot. It typically is some type of confusion. When we think about 7 in tarot, we think about 7 of cups. I mean, there is some type of confusion there and some type of wishful thinking. 7 of Pentacles talks about, and in a nutshell, assessing. A lot of us call it the waiting on your ships to come in. You've planted some seeds, you're waiting, if that makes sense. Then we talk about 7 of Wands. We're defensive, that's like a warrior stance. Typically signifies what I call on my channel, the Mexican standoff. You guys are locking horns. And when we're talking about the 7 of Swords, that's just plain flat out deceitfulness. That's acting in your own accord. That's, leading a person on to think something or a situation. It's my deception card. We're talking about manipulative things. trying to control the narrative depending on, you know, what the situation is. So when we think about sevens and we're thinking about all of those different scenarios, it's no wonder that we're talking about shadow. Okay, so let's go ahead and read that really quickly. And although no one likes to admit it, we all have our dark sides and shadows, those less than flattering facets of our personalities that take delight in abusing and shaming others and wielding power in the most unfair ways. Before I finish, when I saw that word shame, if you're connecting with air, they did get the card of shame. And that was definitely very, that other person did come off as very controlling. So if you are a Leo connecting with Gemini, you can go ahead and watch that. That video is up, okay? We're going to read a little bit more. So it states here that, I don't want to go into the, I want to go here. Here we go. The divine healers here, okay, are here are present now to help you witness the shadow, lovingly make you aware that it's actually contempt for yourself and the vulnerability that fuels such hostility towards others. Pause. That's where we will end it. What is going on in this relationship that's causing you and this person to operate in shadow? The pre-shuffle energy here indicates that you, if you are divine feminine, are definitely in the Five of Swords right now. Okay? Lies, cheats, and deceits. And on the masculine side, judgment. So that's what it's looking like in our pre-shuffle. Let's go ahead and get the main cards. But so I do see shadow being done on this side. You know, you guys already know, if you are a same-sex couple, you know which side is what. That's not for me to tell you. Whichever side you resonate with the most, regardless of what I've called it, is where you are. There are some, regardless of whether you're male or female, in your chart, there are dominant signs of more masculine, more feminine, okay? So if it does not resonate with you from a gender perspective, then it's probably the energy of your zodiac. And now that I'm going to say that about 7 more times, I guess I need to have those. I don't have them all memorized. They just come when they're supposed to come. So I will have the list. I will drop the list of what's masculine and feminine and the description going forward. In the videos that are already up, I will do that for you. So if you don't, you know, because some people are going to be, you know, I can just imagine. So I'm going to put the masculine and feminine zodiac sign energies below so you can see which ones are considered masculine and feminine if it does not, you know. Let's go. All right. What do we have for the divine feminine side for this situation? Shadow. Shadow. Show me, Spirit. What do we have? By the way, oh, wow. All of these came out. The triple goddess tarot is representing the energy from the the feminine side. Oh my, look at all three. All three of these are major arcana. Okay. And the triple goddess tarot for feminine, gilded tarot for masculine. All of the cards can be found below. First and foremost, we have the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune here. Then we have the energy, I believe this young lady, I know she must be the Magician. Hold on, because these, yes, now she is the High Priestess. Okay, you're being guided here to listen. The divine healers are here. There is some type of hostility that is taking place on this side that needs to be resolved. There is a spiritual wheel that's turning that you can't see right now. Okay, it's not being seen, but it's happening in the background. There are patterns that are going to be patterns that occur or that take place between the both of you. And I'm feeling like shadow here instead of is working, and instead of in the past an individual, whichever side, whichever, however it resonates, instead of an individual doing something about the actual patterns to stop it, there's been either, if you can't beat them, join them. Very ego, like, you don't get to do it to me, I'll do it back to you type of energy, okay? That's what I see. And then this young lady here, I believe, is the Magician. Let me take a look. Yes. In this particular deck, she's called the Teacher, but she is actually the Hierophant. Okay? So, wow. I love that. Top of the deck energy. Look at that. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. So there is definitely a need on this particular side it's coming in as very spiritual. Trying to take a step back on this side and figure out what the patterns are, stop the patterns, and try to do something about it. First card on the masculine side is the World. That definitely talks about cycles. Okay. The World. What else on the masculine side? We have the Queen of Cups. Interesting. And what else do we have? This Three of Swords. All right. So on the masculine side, there's heartbreak. And they feel like they've been wronged. Because the top of the deck energy is talking about justice. They feel wrong. Their feelings are hurt. They're not recognizing the cycles. They don't want to recognize the cycles on the masculine side. Their feelings are hurt. There's a Three of Swords in their energy. And right now, what they want is justice. So I feel like this shadow is more so leaning toward this masculine side, because it seems like there's some vindictiveness, or at least not the energy of wanting to move forward out of this. An energy of wanting to stay stuck, okay? First card that always falls, hold on, guys, is calling in your soulmate. So you feel like this person is your soulmate, feminine side. And although your energy is coming in as trying to tap into your spirituality, listening to your intuition right now, you're really rising above the BS, okay? That's what it's showing. You're trying to rise above the BS here, and you're trying to stay hopeful. You have 3 major arcanas, so you're trying to rise above, but what's still desired is this person in your house, in your home, with that Ten of Cups. You still want this person. This person wants vengeance. This person must be operating in shadow. That's what I'm seeing. This person wants justice. They're in their feelings, and they don't want to fix it. They want to be vindictive. I'm not saying that the divine masculine doesn't have the right to be upset. But what I'm saying, according to what the guides are saying for this relationship, is that it's time to really look at what's going on. Ease up and be more tolerant of yourself. If you do so, these shadows will give way to the light and the healing. What's happening is that they don't like the fact that this hurt makes them vulnerable. They don't like the fact that it makes them feel like they're losing control. Let's talk about it. A lot of your vindictiveness, or a lot of things that you call for justice when you've been wrong, is what it makes you feel like. So I'm not saying that, I'm not saying, see, look at that. I'm going to put that to the side. I'm not saying that they don't have the right to be upset, but they're not compromising right now. Instead of being mature and wanting to sit down and go through this hurt, they want to go ahead and go into shadow. And I feel like that's making situations with you guys worse. And no one is on the same page here. Well, I got 2 cards. I'm going to take both of them. Children. So they're upset, heartbroken, lonely, operating in shadow right now about a situation that involves a child. There's a child. There's something that they feel like didn't go right with a child. This is not necessary. You know, I don't see enough of the energy, but because we're gripping at straws here, because we're not extending this or going further, this side is definitely resonating or spitting venom right now to the feminine side. Like, I feel like maybe there was a pregnancy, maybe there was something that they're just feeling like they're just wrong, and they're gonna fight back. They're not in a negotiation stage. This child could be the child that's here, that's coming up on the feminine side here. Okay, I don't know whether someone tried to leave. I don't see that. I actually see that this is a situation where you're trying to heal on the feminine side here, divine feminines, and you really want to work on things. You're working on yourself right now. It could have been very toxic between you guys, but the masculine side is not going for it. Right now, they're not wanting to compromise. They want their justice, okay? And then clarifying the shadow is let go of control issues. So yes, they're trying to control the narrative. They don't want the situation to unfold naturally because they feel very, very upset. I normally don't clarify that, but two of them popped out. So normally whichever one is on the top is the one that I will show with this, and that's what happened. I just looked at that one and was like, that's the one. So that is shadow, and that is let go of control issues. So someone here is definitely not trying to work things out. Not at all. The situation definitely needs the divine healers right now, okay? Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Let me know how that resonated with you. Again, all of your, what are they not telling you, or what aren't they telling you for the end of the month are posted. If you watch me frequently, those videos are up. And Leo, surprisingly, your video was posted yesterday because I thought I was done Friday night, had plenty of time to do it and get it up like I promised. And guess what? I had to do it yesterday so go watch your video. And actually that video, what's the name of it? Hold on. I feel as if, where are my videos? Here we go. I feel like, what did I call it? Because it was something real crazy too. Like, there's something, what did I call this? There's something that's been left unsaid. So I don't know. I linked the Atlantic Star song, If Your Heart Isn't in It, in that, because that's what I felt yesterday. So I don't know whether these both have something to do, but there was a situation very similar. So this could be an extension of that. I don't know. So go check that out and see if it resonates. For everyone else, I will see you next week when we do it again. I'm going to leave you with let go of control issues and your shadow card, and I will see you soon. Bye, Leo.